How you doing? This is Jason from Professor Stenard's economics class. Today I'm going to talk to you about utility. Another term for it is satisfaction. This is Jason from Professor Stenard's microeconomics class, and today I would like to talk to you about utility, or in other words, another word you could substitute for it is satisfaction. I'm going to show you an example using coffee. Let's say you get up in the morning and you're feeling kind of groggy and you'd like something to drink. Obviously you're going to go with a coffee. So let's take the first cup. That's going to give you 30 utils, like how much satisfaction you get from it. So you're feeling good after the first one, you got your 30 utils, and you're glad you made the decision. But you're still not quite fulfilled in what you want, how you want to feel with the caffeine and everything. So you go ahead and have a second one. Second one's going to give you 50 utils, so now you're up to 80, and things are looking good. Now if you kind of push it a little further and you go for that third cup, let's say it only gives you 10 utils because you're kind of sick of coffee, you're feeling kind of full, it's just a little too much. So now, it went from a higher point, you're starting to go down. Lastly, you kind of try to throw in that fourth cup. Let's say the fourth one gives you about -10. So at this point, you've kind of gone too far, you're kind of regretting the fact that you've had it, and that's giving you -10 utils. So basically, you can use utility to see how much each decision is going to benefit you or how much satisfaction it gives you. You can also substitute this with like food, such as pizza. First slice is good, your second slice is better. Then you get that third one, you're starting to feel kind of full and maybe not tasting as well. And then after that fourth or fifth one, you're instantly regretting it. You feel really full and you kind of regret it. Once again, once you start to feel negative towards it, that's giving you negative utils. And that's what utility pretty much is. How are you doing? I'm going to talk to you about why Mr. Stenard's economics class is different from your other typical classes you may take. Number one, as far as attendance goes, he doesn't necessarily have a strict attendance policy, and you can show up whenever you like. However, you'll learn through the process if you start to skip classes that you're going to miss out on stories he uses, and he uses a lot of analogies which you can find handy because there's questions on it on the test. As far as the tests go, however, in a different way from your typical courses, if you get a question wrong, but you go over the test and you explain why you chose the choice you chose and why you believe, and if you can back up and support it, you can actually have that considered a right answer. So it's much more fair than other classes as well. And speaking of tests, if you bomb a test, most of the time you tend to panic in your classes. However, this time, you also have service learning and the bonus bank. What these are is the bonus bank. There's a lot of opportunities during the course with each test to do worksheets. You can do articles to choose out, and different projects he gives you which you can earn extra points for. And at the end of the semester, that can replace your lowest test grade or if you miss a test. Service learning is a different opportunity where you do 20 hours of community service and write weekly reports and have a presentation at the end of the semester. So basically, you can actually do all 6 of these things, the 3 tests, the final, bonus bank, and service learning, and you can drop the 2 lowest and then average your 4 highest grades to get your grade in the class. That's what makes this different than your typical course.